Hi. I wanted to talk about how to allow individuals from non-physical to flow through me when I'm being creative, apart from feeling good and things like that.
It's our favorite question these days, a favorite subject, certainly, because we get to be the non-physical that gets to flow through. In other words, all of you who are physically focused are extensions of this non-physical energy. So we are all aware of where you are. So it's not a question of how do you get non-physical to flow through you. The question is, how do you become aware that it's happening? Mm-hmm. And the answer is, stop thinking that it isn't. Because it always is to some degree. It always is to some degree. What is physical is an extension of non-physical. And we don't want to make you feel like puppets on the string, because it's not like that at all, because you get to call the shots. You get to define what you want and literally summon. We've been calling it the three-step process. You ask for it, and then Source does its part, and then you have to allow it, you see. Too simple, huh?
That's good.
What you do is you notice when it is happening. That's the best thing. When it is happening, active. Just make lists of all the times that you know that it is happening. And here are some signals. You're moving through your day. You're focused upon something else. But the thing that you're focused upon is feeling good to you, but it's off the subject of your creativity. And in the middle of that thought, another thought comes that is not related to anything that you were consciously thinking. It came on the same vibrational wave current, and you were the receiver of it. As Esther was coming to the hotel in the car yesterday, she's thinking about this beautiful state and how much time she has spent here. And she is hearing Jerry sort of commenting about the orange blossoms and the orange trees. She can feel his enthusiasm for what she is seeing out the window. And then Esther said, because she's been feeling us flowing through her for years and years and years, but there's something about Jerry flowing that is a different thing. Sort of like a painter flowing or a musician flowing feels like a different thing than Source flowing. But we want you to understand that it's all the same thing. So Esther's thinking about Jerry, and then she is thinking, I wonder if I'm thinking about you because I'm thinking about you, or I wonder if I'm thinking about you because you're thinking about me. And we say, what difference does it make? Because you've rendezvoused on the thought. You've rendezvoused on the thought, which is really what finding this creativity is that you're wanting. And so then Esther is saying in her mind, all right, I know you're here, but I so like to hear you. I so like to see you. Borderline complaining, but pulling herself back from it. Borderline complaining, but pulling herself back from it. I know, she's saying in her mind. I know how it is. I know how it is. I'm not complaining about what is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So she sort of dodged a bullet. She didn't drift off into that uncomfortable place, just sort of stayed there. And when she came up to her hotel suite, if she has a key in the door, she can hear, sounds like someone's in the room. Someone really cheerful. And she opens the door, and on her very small balcony is a chair facing out. And on the back of the chair, holding on, is a bird, a big black bird, looking right in at her and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And what the bird is saying is, can you see me? Can you hear me? 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 And Esther said, yes, I can see you and I can hear you. Now, the bird is a really easy messenger. The bird receives blocks of thought and did exactly what Jerry wanted it to do. Went right to the window of Esther's balcony and waited for her to arrive, and called right out loud in vivid form, and stood there for 20 minutes on the back of the chair. So Esther didn't open the window. She didn't offer him anything to eat. She just stood in appreciation of her ability to witness the creative translation of the bird. And Esther is thinking, if that bird can get you, Jerry, I certainly can. I certainly can, because that's all that happened. The bird got an impulse to go cling to a chair and chirp. Not any chair, a specific chair. And not briefly, for a long, long time. You see what we're getting at? You have the ability to receive. You do. If the bird can do it, you can do it. It's the same thing. Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.